It's Jamaica and Germany in Group C play here at the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships. A key game, the final game of group play for both squads. They sit at 1-1. The winner, the 2 seed, heading into the play-in games on Tuesday. Everybody is getting set and ready to go, and so are we. Face-off coming your way next here on Lax Sports Network. Day 5 of the Men's U21 World Championships here on Lax Sports Network. Tom Eschen here with you on the call. This should be a good one. The U21 Jamaica squad taking on the U21 German squad as both players here in the middle get their instructions. Owen Stevenson for Jamaica, Adrian Apple for Team Germany as we get set and ready to go. 2 1-1 teams here in the conclusion of group play in Group C. Apple wins the clamp. Can he get the ground ball after the fact? Tries to scoop it, actually going deep in their own territory here. Ball bouncing out towards the sideline. Good atmosphere here on Field 3 for this one. A lot of German fans in attendance. They're led by Pete DeSantis, also was the coach for their Sixes team. They finished 7th of the 8 teams at the World Games last month. Brian Silcott at the helm for Team Jamaica. One of his many hats he wears in the lacrosse world. What a contribution to the game he's given over his time in the last few decades here. Jamaica with a 14-0 win over Latvia on day 1. A 9-5 loss to Ireland yesterday. Germany, a 12-5 loss to Ireland on opening night. A 13-2 victory over Latvia yesterday. Jamaica, one of the most successful sports teams to come out of that country is their lacrosse program. They have performed well on the international stage. How about the one-hander? Goes a little wide. It's backed up, though, by the Germans. Len David Oswald back in goal today for Germany. He made 17 saves against Ireland on opening night. A game in which Germany led 4-3 at the half. Ireland did outshoot them in that first half. Oswald kept them in the game, and then German fell apart in the second, losing 12-5. Jamaica, a similar battle against Ireland yesterday, a 9-5 loss. They actually trailed 4-0 at one point in that game. Both these teams have been competitive so far, and this is a good game in Group C. Both these teams playing for second. Ireland already a win today over Latvia. Ireland, the top team out of Group C, and now these two battling for seeding in the championship bracket. There's all the German fans. You can see they've got their flags, they've got their noisemakers. The vuvuzelas are out in full force. Anton Wessy had a couple of goals and 2 assists against Latvia yesterday. Couple spins there, gets his hands free, shoots it up over that top corner. In goal is Tyler Vassell for Team Jamaica. Hasn't had to do a whole lot of work thus far. Against Ireland, made a couple of saves, allowed 9 goals. He's from the Bronx, New York, goes to Mercy College. Didn't have to make a lot of saves against Latvia either, just made 3 of those. Didn't allow a goal on that day, though. Here's Wessy with the right hand now. Also wide, gets clobbered by De Montagnac. German U20 team finished in second in that 2019 Euro Championship in Prague. They lost to England in the final of that. Took a silver at the European Box Championships last month as well. So, as you can see, one of the better teams in all of Europe when it comes to lacrosse. This U19 team has taken part in every major international tournament since 2003, 8th in 2016. Moving the ball quickly here. No shot clock in international play. 15-minute running clock quarters. Stetska. He's thwarted away by Paris Clayton Brady out of Gaithersburg, Maryland. Quentin Bastian gets his hands free briefly. That shot's just wide. Bastian out of Carlsbad, California, 20 years old. Spent some time in California and Germany growing up. Hamburg, Germany, and California as a kid. Could speak a few different languages as well. Picked up ground ball by Tony Diallo. Sweetland, Maryland, UMBC last year. 13 games there. That ball bouncing here and working now their way up the sideline is Jamaica. Getting back on the offensive end, looking for goal number 1. Bowen takes a big shot. That's Dante Bowen out of Ohio State. Just finished up his freshman year there. He's one to watch, a two-way midi. Coming out of high school, out of Canada, Brampton, Ontario. Had some interest from Syracuse, Cornell. Decided to go to play for Nick Myers, coincidentally, the Team USA coach here in these U21 World Championships. This, the U21 World Championship debut for Team Jamaica. Their win against Latvia, their first win at a men's junior lacrosse World Championship event, and a shutout as well. Their first. Little dodge here from Ethan Brown. Finds himself in a thicket of white shirts. Bowen looks for a shot. Bowen gets his way and he scores. Dante Bowen gets Jamaica on the board. 1-0. He moves quite well, plays in that Canadian Box Junior League. And you can see some of those stick skills in tight, beating the pole. That's Bowen's second goal of this tournament. Was actually originally a part of the Team Canada U19 tryout process. Ends up coming over here to play for Jamaica. Obviously a huge part of what they are trying to do and growing the game in Jamaica. So 1-0 Jamaica here in the first. As Pool C play finishes up. Appel and Stevenson. Stevenson out of the University of District of Columbia. The Firebirds, going to be a sophomore there. Now Diallo in there trying to grab that ground ball amidst 6 other players in the face-off unit. And it is picked up. Niels Kapeller. Been playing lacrosse since 12 years old. He's now 20, out of Hamburg, Germany. Marius Boots out of Frankfurt, just 18 years old. Able to work that clear, and now out to Herman, over to Oliver Spey. Just 17 is Oliver. Talked about this before. Range of ages and experiences. Made for a fascinating tournament and a lot of high quality of play as well here. Herman can try to track that down, keeps it in bounds, in play. Chandler Redwood, though, there to pick it up. Big hit out of bounds. But Jamaica is the team that comes out with it. Donaldson, flag did come down on that hit. Though I thought that initial hit was on Germany. It appears that Jamaica had infraction. Now our officiating crew will talk about how they'll adjudicate some of these hits and stop the clock and stop, it appears to be everything here. Now they'll talk things over, some changes being made on both sidelines. James Hawksworth, Frederick McCarrick, Danny Wutzborn, our officiating crew. Let's take a look here. There's the hit on Germany, and then, oh, you had Stevenson come in there late, too, with a big hit. So there's the first hit. That's Oliver Spey. Stevenson has been called for an unnecessary roughness. He had 2 minutes of penalties against Ireland. Looked like, I think we had offsetting double penalties there. So we'll have 5-on-5, and then this is where they, with a call like that, play stopped. We'll have a face-off outside of the X. Seen this a couple times in this tournament, just a whole different look. Right in front of this German fan section. A spirited one at that. So, a lot of action, big hits, and a goal on the board for Jamaica here to start. Here's the face-off. Picked up by the de facto wing in that case, Ethan Brown. Another flag went down. So 32nd there hold on Anton Wessy. So I believe Jamaica will go on a 5-on-4 here for about 20 seconds, and then we'll continue to have that advantage for about another 10 on a 6-on-5. So we are limited in players, but maximum action, if you will. It's a 5-on-4. Turn it into a sixes game really quickly here, and Josh McLaughlin takes advantage. 2-0 Jamaica. McLaughlin out of Marietta, Georgia, had 6 goals and 2 assists in their opener against Latvia, had 2 more against Ireland yesterday. How about that? Ping in the corner. 2-0. Went to Fellowship Christian School out of Georgia, class of 2021, part of the LB3 Thunder Elite. Liam Banks growing lacrosse there in Georgia. Timing issue, a brief stoppage in play, but 2-0 Jamaica. And the penalty should be released here. Yes, back comes Stevenson. That penalty was released because of the time expiring.
Assisted by number 77, Harry Sears. That's McLaughlin from Sears at 6:40 to make the second goal.
Irie Sears getting the assist on that play, by the way, as well. He goes to UMass Lowell. He had 4 assists, Sears, against Latvia. He had 1 with a goal yesterday against Ireland as well. Good start for Jamaica. They lead 2-0. Appel, he flinched, went early. Off comes the face-off specialist. In comes the attack units, and now Dante Bowen will take over. As will Jamaica, up 2-0 here. Here comes Bowen through everybody. That's what it's felt like. Back to even strength, 6-on-6 lacrosse here in the first. Just past 5 p.m. local time here in Limerick, Ireland. A few more clouds of cover here today. Low 80s, still kind of humid before the front goes through overnight tonight into tomorrow. There's a shot on the run. Oswald got a stick in there. Picked back up here by Kyrie Sears. Hill Academy product. Now he works using that speed into the middle, stops on a dime, turns back around. How about that space he created? 5 minutes to go here in the first. Quick moving first at that. Kylan Lane looking to feed McLaughlin. Ball will bounce all the way across. And the whistle will blow for an over and back. So Germany will look now for their first goal today. Saw Ireland dominate Latvia earlier on Lax Sports Network. This is the second game in Group C today, one of many here on day 5 over the course of this tournament. Working to dodge is Winton Bastian. Bastian with the left on the run. Vassell gets a stick on it. Rebound coming out. Couple big bumps on that rebound. Good physical play. Nice job there by Jonathan De Montagnac. Not a bad look, and Vassell actually getting a stick on it nicely there. And Jamaica and Brian Silcott deciding to opt for a timeout here, leading 2-0 here. Less than 5 minutes to go in the first. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. Lax Sports Network's coverage of the U21 Men's World Lacrosse Championship continues tomorrow. Join us at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, bright and early on your Monday. Our first featured game of the day will be Israel and the Czech Republic. Some key matchups in Group B tomorrow, and then later on at 10 a.m., Japan, Puerto Rico. Could be one of the best games of the tournament. 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll have Sweden and Hong Kong in Group E. The fun never stops. You can watch these games live from Limerick, Ireland, and on any of our digital platforms, laxsn.com, the place to be. Good timeout there by Brian Silcott. 10-year MLL, NLL career, was the first black coach in MLL history. 2005 for those San Francisco Dragons. Also now key member of the PLL, head of the player experience and lacrosse administration. A key fixture in the lacrosse world. He's given a lot to the sport. Gets his guys ready to go here. Bowen looking to dodge now. Good pass in the middle. Spin move in the middle. Unable to get all the way is Brown, but the rebound by Sears scores. Sears gets his second goal of the tournament, his first of the day. 3-0 Jamaica. Brown, what a move to find his way out. Kind of a kick to Sears, who picks it up and scores. Oswald just out of his fingertips there as he tried to gather that loose ball. Give Brown an assist there, maybe? If not on the score sheet, in our hearts. So Sears gets his goal. Business major at UMass Lowell. Took a post-grad year at Salisbury School, now entering his sophomore year with the Riverhawks. America East All-Rookie Team member this past season. Ensuing face-off, Appel battling Stevenson. Another ground ball for Jamaica. 5 yesterday for Diallo. He picks up another one here. He had 3 in the opener. He is a UMBC 2B senior. Something about Diallo, by the way. Played in 13 games for UMBC last year. He only committed 1 foul the entire season. That's some disciplined play. Here's Brown. Brown shoots high over the crossbar. Not much time to go here in the first. Sears will restart. Working along the goal line extended. Jamaica's been moving the ball quickly. That little shimmy, a nice one at that. Tanner Sims making that play. Now we continue. Back out. McLaughlin over to the middle. He shoots high to high. Oswald to save. Good confidence builder for Oswald after he wasn't tested much against Latvia, back in the thick of things today.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Oswald out of Frankfurt, Germany. He's just 18 years old. He was 16 for those U20 2019 European Championships in Prague. Less than a minute to play in the first. Leon Boom bringing it up. Looking to work quickly here. Wessy. Backed up by Volkvardsson. He had a goal and 4 assists against Latvia yesterday. He'll restart. Frankfurt, Germany native, a 19-year-old. He's played a lot of box in his time in Germany. Trying to work here on Di Mongtang. Far shot. Good job there by the goalie, Vassell, to track that through all those bodies. That one almost handcuffed him a little bit. Vassell did a good job of staying with it. And that pass will go awry, but that's okay. Jamaica, a wonderful first quarter. They have a 3-0 lead, 15 minutes in the books. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. Second period here in Limerick. Team Jamaica 3, Team Germany 0 here in Pool C play. The winner will take second place in this pool on their way to the championship bracket, playing games on Tuesday. Another ground ball for Diallo. What else is new? Goals from Bowen, from McLaughlin, and Sears for Jamaica in that first. Germany kept off the board. Jamaica gets another face-off here as well. McLaughlin with possession, now working it here behind the cage is Jamaica, making their debut in this tournament. All the way in to score is Sears. A little physicality, a little agility, and Sears has two. Another guy with a box background, and you can see why. Those tight spaces. Had a couple of slides come at him, undaunted in that aspect. Was selected in 2018 to represent the USA and the US box lacrosse team through their junior levels and up. Columbus, Ohio native, now competing with a Jamaican flag on his back and his helmet, I guess you could say. Appel working this out to his wing. Nice pick up there by Mamadou Mia, 20-year-old from Frankfurt. 4-0 here, Jamaica. Germany's got to get going. Now, they were outshot in that first half by Ireland, 20-7, though Germany led. Here, it's Jamaica that's really controlled things early on. Germany has to pick things up here before it gets to be too late. Jamaica flexing their muscles. Here's Wessy, couple goals, couple assists yesterday against Latvia. Germany finished 7th of the 8 teams at the World Games, also coached by Pete DeSantis. There's a shot with a stick that broke on the Jamaican side. That was so much physicality by that defense that the stick came apart. Donaldson goes to try to win that run out. He cannot do so, so Volsquarden will restart. Volsquarden now restarting, back out here to Stetska. Bastian fakes up top, goes down low, and it gets by Vassell. So Bastian makes his own luck. Germany's on the board, 4-1. There you go. There are the Vuvuzelas. The 20-year-old Bastian scores his 5th goal of these games. Providence College to be senior. Bastian played in 14 games this last year for the Friars in Rhode Island. His first name's Winton, named after the trumpet great Wynton Marsalis, alongside Winton Rufer, star soccer player from New Zealand. Key face-off here. Germany trying to maybe put a run together, see if they can win it. Jamaica's come up with a 50-50 ball so far. A lot of hacks there.
The score's now 4-1.
1 minute slashing call goes against Germany. That'll go against Niles Gunkel. So Jamaica gets a man up here for a minute in the second quarter. Chance to add to this lead. 6-on-5 for Jamaica. Pass into the middle, little roller shot hit there as he went was Brown. Picked up though behind the cage, Lane. Way out of the goal is the goalie Oswald. He is able to come back and make a key save. Sears pops the rebound, keeps possession amidst all this, finally loses it. Coming out of it was Boots. Chaos here. What an atmosphere. Grim right in front of that German section. Whistle going against the Jamaicans. Yes, looks like that. Just had an infraction there in that mess. Four to 1 here, Jamaica with a lead. Back at even strength we go. Germany looking to clear. Jamaica staying aggressive here. Just another quick look. Jamaica able to come out with that because of the infraction. So Germany now getting that clear successfully. Colin Herman bringing it over the midline. Herman from men's Germany. Part of the German youth circuit. Led a couple of his club teams in scoring. He doesn't have a goal just yet here in these games. 18 years old is Colin Herman. Started lacrosse at age 12. Likes how it's a mixture of a lot of different sports. That physicality for Jamaica continues. Timeout on the sideline of Germany. Pete DeSantis didn't like what he saw with the Jamaicans continuing to take it to them physically thus far. And a lot of penalties last game against Ireland and Jamaica. They've kept themselves clean for the most part here. DeSantis taking a timeout. 4 to 1 here as we make our way to the midway point of the second quarter in Limerick, Ireland. All right, quickly back into the action we go here. Offside there on the Germans, so Jamaica will take back over. You're watching the U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. 4 to 1 Jamaica here in the second quarter. Final game of pool play in Group C. This determining all-important seeding for the play-in games that'll taking place on Tuesday. Second and third up for grabs here between these two in Group C. The third place team will play the top team from Group B. That'll be either Japan or Puerto Rico. And a turnover for Jamaica. They've done a good job of taking care of the ball so far. Not so much there. Germany just the one goal so far. That was Winton Bastian, who sort of just took it on his own. Now here's Wessy. Wessy with the right hand. Vassell gets a piece of that too. A lot of one and dones as Jaheim Hawkins able to pick that up. Westminster College freshman studying nursing there out of Huntington, New York. He calls himself, Hawkins, a ground ball vacuum. Able to pick that up there. Diallo, the other ground ball vacuum, as Jamaica's gotten most of these 50-50 balls. They've been tenacious on the ground today. Four to 1 in the second. Jamaica only one penalty here so far. They had 10 against Ireland a day ago. That's why that's a big reason why they have this lead. There's a cross-field pass. Good look by McLaughlin. There was too many bodies for it to go through. Right idea, goes over the head of Sears. Here's Benno Wendt, 18-year-old. So a successful clear here for Germany. Let's see if they can keep it in the offensive end. Here's Stevenson. He has a pole now. Been taking face-offs with a short stick. Now he's working with a pole. As Stetska kicks it back out. Wessy. Grim little spin in the middle. Gets decked by Stevenson. What a hit. Flag comes flying. They're going to say that hit was high. A 1-minute penalty against Owen Stevenson. So he'll give away his pole and he'll come back and have to sit out for a minute. Germany going on a man up. I believe they thought that that elbow might have flared. I don't know. That was close. 6 on 5.
A 1-minute penalty for an illegal body check.
Stevenson had 2 minutes of penalties in his last game, already racking some time up today. That's his second penalty today. If you do have 5, you are disqualified from the game. About that pickup along the sideline by Jesse Robinson. He gets popped. Excuse me, that was Hawkins was able to get there. Timeout for Germany. They're going to try and see what they can do with this man-up situation. Pete DeSantis will talk it over with his men. 4-1 Jamaica here as we make our way through the second quarter in Limerick. Physical play here in Group C in quarter 2 between Jamaica and Germany. Seen the Germans with a couple of looks so far, and Jamaica, as of late, haven't been able to really click offensively, though they have a 4-1 lead. Germany, a man up coming out of the timeout. Another nice pass, that's deflected away. Good close by Hawkins. Will Kwartson, unable to get that to go. Still 6 on 5. 20 in the penalty remaining. Kins' shot is high. 5 in the penalty remaining. And Germany get one more shot off. There's another one for Kins, also high. Official fight.
Teams have returned to the defense.
Like we might have a double foul here. Simultaneous unsportsmanlike conducts. Stetska and Brown will come off each for a minute, so once again we'll get the old 5-on-5 look. This officiating crew trying to keep things calm out there as much as possible. Bastian on the run, his shot is wide. Another flag flies. And it looks like we're gonna have a 5-on-4. So that'll be a 30 on Dante Bowen. I'm telling you, they're trying to get us to play 6s here, it feels like. We had that in the first quarter too. Came through with a bump at the end of that, so now Germans with a 5-on-4 situation. Couple passes, there's a shot and a score. Bastian second, it's 4-2 now. Germany cashes in on the man up. So Bastian gets his 6th goal of this competition. He's had 2 goals in each and every game. We even up now. Anton Wessy there, the nice assist, put it exactly where Bastian wanted it. Bastian, who started lacrosse in 5th grade when his family lived in Missouri, actually. Moved to Germany a year after, was there for a couple years, and then moved to California after that. So spent some time in a lot of different places in the world. Stevenson able to get the face-off and the ground ball. Now here he's off and running. Dishes it out. Couple steps, shot, and a score. Sears the answer. He's got a hat trick, 5-2. Jamaica like a freight train running down the tracks. An immediate response. Stevenson waiting and waiting. That patience really paying off. Needed the Germans to commit. And he gets the assist. That's his first point here of this tournament, by the way, for Owen Stevenson. He's done a great job at the X and now helping start a run here. 5-2, 90 seconds to play in the half. That's what a dynamic face-off man can do for you. Stevenson, 15 for 18 against Latvia in their opener. In their second game, 7 for 15 against Germany. See if he can win this against the pole. Boom. And here he comes again. He's gonna wait, and he's gonna wait. Slide comes to him, but his pass to McLaughlin goes wide into the German fan section. One guy's got like a thing with flags on his head. Never underestimate fans in Europe. They really stretch the imagination of what support can mean. For better or for worse, I should add. Here's Mia. 30 seconds to go here. See if Germany can get another off. Get it out to Kins. Got a strong shot from the outside. Spey turns, tries to get it back to his right. Out of the stick of Keppeler, Herman. Counting in German all the way down, and Herman beats the clock. 5-3. Leaving some Jamaican wreckage in his path. Herman's first of the tournament. See Donaldson with a check, and then, oh boy. Got tripped up, the knee buckled for Donaldson there. Herman just using some of that speed to score. Now the concern goes to the Jamaican side with Dylan Donaldson. One of their collegiate players, Uniondale High School, goes to the University of the District of Columbia. Part of the Firebirds, played in 7 games this past season for them. He'll be a sophomore this upcoming season, studies mechanical engineering there. Donaldson and his teammate Stevenson, teammates in college, and actually were teammates at the New York Institute of Technology, which ended up suspending its athletic program because of COVID finances. They both ended up going to the University of the District of Columbia. So now they're both playing for Jamaica. Just hope that Donaldson can shake this off and be okay. As we look over here to the latest German goal, and this happens within the final seconds of this half. That gives Germany a whole lot of momentum heading into the third quarter as Donaldson will walk off. Limp off with some help in tow, so hoping that he can recover. There's just 1 second here on the clock. Donaldson coming off rather slowly, so that'll be also something to consider for Jamaica, his well-being, and without him in their lineup as a pole, their well-being on that back end. 5-3 the score. Competitive, exciting first half here as Germany, who was trailing 3-0 after 1, by the way, coming back strong here. So Herman with 1 second on the clock, getting that goal. He's got 1, Bastian's got 2 for Germany. A hat trick for Kyrie Sears on the other end. A little handshake and applause after a competitive 30 minutes. The next 30 minutes should be an awful lot of fun as well. Don't go anywhere. 5-3, Jamaica leading Germany at the half of this key Pool C matchup. Michael Sowers coming up, an interview with him at the half. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. All right, third quarter just underway here in Limerick, Ireland. The University of Limerick, Ireland's sporting campus, the site of the Men's U21 World Championships here on Lax Sports Network. Tom Eschen here with you on the call. Appreciate you joining us. 5-3 Jamaica in the final game of group play here in Group C. The winner getting that second seed in Group C. It'll give them a much more favorable matchup heading into the championship rounds. The German fans chanting their way along at that feel of a European soccer match now. Nice little move inside for Sears. He has one today, stopped. Oswald stoning him at the cage. Jamaica was up 3-0 after one. Germany hung in there. 5-3 after two. Tom Eschen here with you on the call. Thank you for joining us on day 5. About that check from McLaughlin. He picks it back up. Whips away a defender. Staying with it after that was Kappeller, though. Really good stick-to-itiveness by the 20-year-old after he was sent to a seat. As we have reached 6 p.m. local time here in Limerick. The final really warm day that we'll have, expecting rain overnight into tomorrow. It's in the low 80s, cooling down here as the night goes on. Here comes Germany. Can they cut it to one? Shot fake is wide past the stick of Vassal. Stetska there on the break, looking for his first goal this tournament in game 3. Five to 3 the score here. Jamaica leading Germany. Ireland has won this group. They won an unblemished 3-0. They beat both those teams. Both these teams, that is. 9-5 over Jamaica. 12-5 over Germany. That was on opening night. Volkwartsen. AJ knocks on him. Volkwartsen finds some space, shoots. Vassal, the save. Body save for Vassal. He's not afraid to put that in front. Jamaica comes out with the key ground ball. Here comes Bowen. Bowen spins, stops, comes back out. We'll settle it back down. The Ohio State 2B sophomore. He's got that pole went on him. Now works it free to McLaughlin. And Jamaica here being told to keep it in. No shot clock here in international play. And we had a whistle happen here on the other field as now Germany called for the offside call. Too many players on defense. So that'd be a 30-second penalty. Jamaica going a man up. Opportunity for Jamaica out of the gate here in the third quarter now. 15 high schools play lacrosse in Jamaica. The Jamaica Lacrosse Association, founded in December of 2021. First Jamaica sports team to play in every senior and junior World Cup for both men and women. Of all the sports in Jamaica, pretty incredible. They're gonna say that that was a shot. I think I heard a German Patriot saying that looked like a pass to him. Looked like one to me too. Jamaica, though, keeps possession here as the penalty expires. Back to 6-on-6 lacrosse we go. Sears the set. He's got the short stick Hofenkel on him. Goes low with the shot. Oswald stays low with him. Germany maybe looking for something in transition here. Out to Hofenkel. He dishes off. Change is made. Shot by the pole. Boom! Boom goes boom to make it 5-4. 1-goal game. The 20-year-old from Berlin. Jamaica late on the sub. And Bohm makes them pay. Part of the Youth Lacrosse Council in Germany, plays in a lot of box tournaments as well. Can score some points despite the fact that he's got that pole. Played in that 2020 European Lacrosse Challenge for the German team, scored 12 points there. Showing his stuff here. 1-goal game. As close as it's been since the start Stevenson back with a short stick in his hand. He wins that key ensuing faceoff. 5-4 here in the third. Just about 10 minutes to play in this quarter. In this Group C battle, both these teams 1-1, and you can see, as advertised, how competitive this one has been. Bowen a little inside roll. Here comes the slide. And now he gets his way on the inside. Quick pass, quick stick, up over the top. And they'll say that that Jamaica player was pushed into the crease. So the ball will stay here. Quick restart there. The shot by McLaughlin, saved by Oswald. Both these goalies making saves when they've needed to here today. Four for Vassell, 4 now for Oswald. Shots are almost the same. 18 for Germany, 16 for Jamaica. This has been as tightly contested as we've seen a game here. Definitely the closest we've seen a game in Group C thus far. Tomorrow we'll have the Group B teams square off, and then we'll know who some of these C teams will be playing, depending on where that all shakes out. We should have 2 good games there tomorrow too. Whistle on the other field. I believe that's Wales and Poland that just started. They're on field 2, which is right here. So if you hear other whistles, that's where that's coming from. Quick little inside roll. Vassell, another body save. The rebound by Kins is over the net. Backed up by the Germans. Shofit has to go back out. Jaheim Hawkins there. Couple steps, and the shot wide by Spey. Bo Kwartson there to back it up. How about that? Point blank by Vassell. Flag here goes against De Montagnac. Germans with a free play. They can't keep it in, so the whistle will sound. And now the Germans will have a man-up opportunity trying to tie. That's a 1-minute penalty, a slashing call at that. Like I said at the first half, Jamaica had done a good job of being disciplined on defense without a lot of penalties, and now starting to rack up a few more. That's their 5th of the game. We'll see what the German man-up unit can do. They have scored on this today. 6 on 5. Bastian, couple steps, kicks it back out, shot by Wessy. A constant chatter from the German crowd. A lively atmosphere here on field 3. Another tight shot over the cage. Vassell might have got a piece of that too. And they're gonna give that to Jamaica. So Vassell able to scramble back there to get the backup after the shot by Stetska. And that's a good call. Nobody there for Germany. That's a mistake, and now Jamaica can work out this penalty if they can get the clear. Hawkins spins, gets it back over there to Brown. Back to even strength we go, so Jamaica dodges the bullet. And, oh man, the timeout by Jamaica, as it looked like they might have had an opportunity, but they will take a few seconds to talk things over, get a settled offensive possession. They lead 5-4 with 5:54 to go here in the third. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship on Lax Sports Network. All right, back here in the third quarter, just a few ticks under 6 minutes to go here in Group C play. 5-4 Jamaica, clinging to this lead. It was 3-0 after 1. Germans have been hot on their tail ever since. Haven't seen Bowen since the start. He had a goal that started the scoring today. Hasn't scored since. Sears has a hat trick with an assist. Sears. Good job there by the number 10, Boots. Lane kicks it out. Sims. German defense holding firm. Little shift there for McLaughlin, working on Grimm. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bowen to initiate. Eppeler on him. Now that pass goes wide to McLaughlin. He picks it back up. Good feed in front. Couple fakes. Stopped by Oswald. Sims is stoned. And actually a good job of getting the stick in there by that German defender. I think that was Fischer. Officials with some words for the German sideline, who tried to have some words with the official here. Trying to listen in here to see what our call's going to be. I think they're going to call this one of those simultaneous fouls here as the ball was loose, so that'll prompt an impromptu face-off here outside the face-off X. Appel and Stevenson. You can see the wings in the left and right sort of flanking here. Whole different dynamic. The ball pushed out of bounds. That's the risk you take when you put a face-off there. It's the whole other element. Restart here for Bowen. 5-4 Jamaica. Time trickling down in this third quarter. Montagnach here trying to go pick this up. Jamaica going to take their time. Maybe going to try and see how far they can get this down. No shot clock as a reminder here in international play. So the loser of this game will play the top seed of the B region, the B pool, which will be either Japan or Puerto Rico. The winner will play the second place team. So the winner, the loser of that Japan-Puerto Rico game tomorrow will play the winner of this game today. That'll be on Tuesday. And the play-in games for our championship and platinum brackets. Australia upset over the Haudenosaunee today. Certainly making things interesting in Group A. And if you're a team in Group B or C, maybe licking your chops, seeing there could be an opportunity. Make a bit of a run and get yourself in that top flight. Sims, look into the middle, good pass. Ball couldn't get to the cage. Brown tried to shoot it. Catch under duress from Bowen. They keep possession. Most importantly, Sears, the speed. Sears saved by Oswald. Bit of a mess in front. They're going to call a push against the Germans. Ooh. It looked like that was an elbow save from Oswald there. Oswald making his 5th save of the day. Hotly contested battle here. After 6 o'clock, now in Limerick. Bowen kicks it back out to Brown. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Owen out of Ohio State, high school football and basketball. His father played college football, and in the CFL, he shoots up over the top. Father was born in Jamaica. A lot of athleticism in Bowen's family. All the makings of a star, if you ask me, at Ohio State these next few years. But get this check from Grimm. Jars it loose, whistle. And that gets possession back. Benjamin Grimm from Frankfurt, Germany. Getting the ball turned back over. Can the Germans get a goal here to tie it heading into the fourth? Time winding down in the third. The kick over to Kins. Bolkwartsen, under 10 seconds, and that will do it here for the third quarter. The score, 5 for Jamaica, 4 for Germany. Germany holds Jamaica off the scoreboard for the entirety of the third. What will happen in the fourth? 15 minutes to play in the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. That German sideline getting all sorts of fired up. They trail 5-4 as we head to the fourth quarter here in Limerick, Ireland. Tom Eschen with you on the call at the University of Limerick on the shores of the River Shannon. Our first U21 World Championship since the year 2016, delayed 2 years due to the pandemic, but here we are in competition. Games like this is what it is all about. Jamaica led 3-0 after the first quarter, 5-3 at the half, and now 5-4 heading into the fourth. Opening face-off, battle for the ground ball. Jamaica's won these 50-50 balls. Germany really clamped down, though, on defense in the third, not allowing Jamaica to score. Jamaica hasn't scored in a long time. 13 minutes to go in the second quarter is the last time Jamaica scored in this game. That made it 5-2. They are due, if you will. Here is Tanner Sims in front of that bombastic cheering section for the Germans. Germans team that finished 8th in 2016. I think they have their eyes after some great European competitions of putting themselves up a few spots. Jamaica, their national team, their senior team just qualified for the 2023 World Championships. Finished second at the Pan American qualifiers in July. Kylan Lane getting an opportunity, kicks it out to Sears. Kick save and a beauty from Len Oswald. Sears a hat trick in the first half. Going for the corner. Oswald read him all the way. Great save. Seeing the Oswald that had 17 saves against Ireland in the opener. Bowen, a little jab. Bowen hands free. Oswald, another save. Bowen, that strong shot running through the middle. And now it'll be Lane to pick things back up. He scored yesterday against Ireland. Now he takes the shot. And a big hit by the referee against Sears. Sears can't get the ball, and this will stay here with Jamaica. That seemed to be the right thing to do in this situation. It's just a matter of wrong place, wrong time. Jamaica will restart. Pretty good hit. This is Kylan Lane, Lutherville, Maryland, Delaney High School. He goes goal line extended, beats his man, goes to score, and he ends up walking through the crease. And that should go back to the way of the Germans, that's correct. Tried some stick trickeration there, just bit off a little more than he could chew. So Germany withstands the tide here to begin the fourth, and they trail by 1, 5-4, what a battle. Good game. Clock will run here in the fourth until 2 minutes, and then we'll stop it as we normally would. Stetska through the middle, fakes to the right, shoots center. Vassell there, I think it just went wide. Quick restart, they get it back out. Stetska this time from farther out, and he ties the game. 5-5. First goal of the tournament for Luis Stetska, the 20-year-old from Germany. That Jamaica defense a little passive. Maybe didn't think he was going to shoot from that far out. But he does, and he delivers. That sends this German cheering section into a tizzy. Key face-off here now. All knotted up, 5-5. The Germans have come all the way back. Appel and Stevenson. Stevenson gets it. Key face-off win for Stevenson. Stevenson's done a nice job at the X so far here today. Now 9 of 14. That's really helped. Kyrie Sears. 11:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. 5-5 is our score. Little fake there from Sears as he works on Boots. Tries to roll back. Boots doesn't let him. And does a great job defensively, the 18-year-old from Frankfurt. Crowd appreciates that defensive effort. And now slipping there is Bowen. Over the top of him was Boom. I'm going to say a little push there on Boom, who had that big goal earlier, and now Boom's going to get called for a foul. Flag down. Free play here for Jamaica. McLaughlin feeds the top of the key, and it goes outside the scoring area, so they're going to call a 30-second on Boom there. Jamaica going a man up, trying to take this lead back. First, he went for a piggyback ride. That didn't draw the foul, it was after that. That didn't draw the call, is what I'm trying to say. Now he stopped the clock. Getting a new ball in there, fresh pearly white, and Sears will restart things. Big fourth quarter, third game for both of these teams. Let's see how the legs hold up after what's been a hot week in Limerick. 5-5, Jamaica key man up opportunity here. Sears looks, gets it back. Over to the left and Bowen. They have Bowen and Sears flanking McLaughlin here at the top of the key. There's the shot from McLaughlin, gobbled up by Oswald. Oswald will work to get it in transition quickly to Mia. He loses it, can't find it. Capeller does. Whistle there on the loose ball. Hold against Jamaica. Germany, a chance to take the lead here with this possession. Less than 10 minutes to play in the fourth. Eight minutes to go, back at even strength. Winton Bastion. Wessie has not scored. He had a couple goals and a couple of assists against Latvia yesterday. He can get going. Fakes the pass over Redwood a couple of times. Now they get it to the right side, working through X. Hold there before the shot on the pick. So an illegal screen against Germany turns the ball back over again, though a big check here. Going down is Diallo, and he throws it away. We had a flag come out way away from the play. That, I believe, was going to go against the Germans and Volkwartsen. Volkwartsen too aggressive on the ride. That's a push for sure. So it'll be Jamaica possession here, and now they get a chance at a man up once again. 30-second penalty. Jamaica takes it from the top. So they just had an opportunity. Now they get another one. Sears on the right side. Coming back in here, looks like Redwood wants to get involved offensively. Bowen does too. The part of this 6-on-5. Not much time in 30 seconds of the running clock. We're gonna get to even strength here in a second. They get it into the middle. There's the shot. Doesn't make it to the cage. Picked up by Boots. Picked up by Jamaica. McLaughlin tries to feed the crease. And that pass will go out of bounds. Back to the Germans it goes. Germany dodging another bullet. Six minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The German defense has held firm here for the second half. Jamaica hasn't scored. All tied here at 5. Out to Michelfeet. Michelfeet into the middle. Germany takes the lead. It's Wessy. What a comeback for Germany, 6-5. Wessy right there in the slot was the team manager at the World Games for the Sixes team for Germany. So he got to see a lot of this up close, taking all that experience with him. Also was with Team Germany for those U20 World Championships in Prague back in 2019. 21-year-old veteran. Huge goal, 6-5. Appel. Stevenson physical. Stevenson picks it up. Stevenson gets another key face-off. Just trying to keep possession and get it into the offensive zone for Jamaica. He's able to do so. They'll make some changes from there. Here's Lane. 6-5 the score. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. .430 to be exact. Down to 4 minutes remaining. Sims. See if the Jamaicans can crack this German defense. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter is the last time Jamaica scored. There is 4 minutes to go and counting in the fourth. Here's Ethan Brown. Bowen. Picked up by Sears. He had a hat trick in the first half. Nothing in the second. A little speed there from Lane. Try to thread the needle there inside to Bowen, and it's taken away by the German defense. Grimm again. He's had a nice second half. No, he can't get the clear. Here's Lane. Maybe Jamaica gets something unsettled. Shot by McLaughlin, ties it. 6-6. McLaughlin's second of the day, and we're all knotted up. And just got Germany finally in a scrambling situation, something that Jamaica has been struggling to do in the second half. As you see a lot of these players pouring it all out there, exhausted. 6-6, doesn't get much better than this. Just hit the bottom of the hour here in Limerick. 6:30 local time. Group C, the final battle here in Group C. before we break it up into the brackets in the play-in games on Tuesday. Germany wins the key face-off. Appel wins that one. Wessy just scored the goal to give Germany the lead. The response from McLaughlin. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. They will stop the clock now for stoppages in play, as they normally would. Interesting to see how long maybe Germany holds on to this in the meantime, or how aggressive they are. Wessy.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
1:30 to go in the fourth. Bastian, little spin. Bastian, space. Bastian scores! Winton Bastian makes it 7-6 Germany. The Vuvuzelas playing the flight of the bumblebee as Bastian gives his country a lead. That's how he scored the first goal, just doing it himself, making something happen, and now Germany 7-6, the advantage, just over a minute remaining. Key battle on the face-off. That's won by the Germans, and that big hit is the result. Stevenson a little too frisky there. Now Germany, no shot clock, don't forget. Maybe can play a little keep away here, but 1 minute to go. Can't play too much keep away. Sometimes that can come back to haunt you. Redwood's got a pull. Works it free from Michel feet. Ball on the ground. Picked up by de Montagnac. Jamaica regains possession. De Montagnac comes down that left side, works it free to Bowen, and I believe Brian Silcock got a timeout in there. He sure did. A key timeout, a key caused turnover, and now Jamaica will talk things over, down one with less than a minute to play in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. Brian Silcock talks to his squad. They trail by one. Winner of this game clinching the 2 seed in Group C, the loser the 3 seed. It all matters in terms of matchups. The loser playing the best team from Group B in the play-in games on Tuesday. Jamaica to restart. They had a 3-0 lead after the first. Looked like they were in control. Germany has clamped things down. McLaughlin just scored to tie it up. 30 seconds to go in the game. The shot by Sears, stopped by Oswald. Makes another big save. 20 seconds to play. Jamaica down 1. Sims initiates. Out to Lane. Lane from X. Loses it as he shoots it. The rebound gets away from McLaughlin. Battle for the ball. There's the final whistle. Germany takes it 7-6. What a second half by the Germans, their defense, and Len David Oswald. Key saves in key spots, went right down to the last possession. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? Another look at that final save. The foot save by Oswald clinches the 2 seed for Germany in Group C. We'll see who they play tomorrow in Group B when all of those teams get into action and compete for a spot in that play-in tournament to get into that championship round. What a performance. What a game here. This is what it's all about. The Germans will celebrate. Jamaica will fall to 1-2. Germany 2-1. And make sure to tune in tomorrow to see who they'll play. We'll have those Group B games all day long. A triple header on Lax Sports Network with all the other games too on our live channels here as the day goes on. Day 5 of the tournament, a good day at that. That'll do it for our coverage here today from the University of Limerick. For the rest of our team, I am Tom Eschen. Thanks for watching. See you next time.